field of astronomy. We're both professional astronomers.
Oh, astronomy! That's fascinating. I've always been very interested in astronomy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
very
definitely.
cool. I'm so excited. Well,
we can start right.
Yeah, let's start right away. You guys, could you please introduce yourself? I didn't catch your name when you came in.
Sure. My name is Philippa Johnson, and I'm an astronomer at Caltech. And
Great.
this is my colleague.
I'm Jackson. I just go by one name. I'm an astrophysicist, rockstar astrophysicist.
Absolutely.
They joke in the
Great. So
department.
Philippa, you're an astronomer and you're an astrophysicist. I've always been curious what the difference is between the two.
I'll take that if you don't mind.
Sure, absolutely.
An astrophysicist focuses on the way the laws of physics bend when you're out in space. An astronomer studies kind of the effects. They see what comes to Earth. An astrophysicist does more imagining of what happens and what could happen out in space.
So when a star is either traveling away from you or towards you, I know the light changes colors. What is the light? When it's going away, what color is it, and when it's coming to you?
Well, going away, the light gets whiter, and coming towards you, it gets less bright.
Mm-hmm.
Less bright.
So basically, what happens too with the star is that
unbrighter.
less bright. Yes, is the technical term.
Is it? Wow.
Less bright. It's measured in. The astrophysicist who actually discovered this was Dr. Samuel Bright, which is why they're called less bright. The units are less bright.
Oh, interesting.
Makes a lot of sense.
I have a little bit more personal question for you, Jackson. In 1999, Tyson LaGrasse won Time Magazine's Sexiest Astrophysicist Award.
He's hot.
I know that you are a rock star astrophysicist. Is there any? Do you guys have a relationship, or is there a little animosity there?
You know, he and I went to MIT together, and well, he was. Frankly, and the camera's not rolling, right?
No.
Frankly, he was a bit of a prick. He,
Off the record, of course.
Yeah, off the record,
This is entirely off the record. He's a wonderful gentleman. We respect his work.
But didn't you used to date him?
Well, that is a little bit of water under the bridge. We do go way back. We were all actually at MIT together, and now we're at Caltech, and said rock star is over at JPL. So there's a bit of friction there. So we try to collaborate whenever we can.
But yeah, he's had work done.
So you guys have been doing a lot of really interesting research lately on black holes. I've always been curious, what causes a black hole?
Well, when a dwarf collapses, it sucks in all the matter around it.
She doesn't mean the seven dwarfs.
Sorry. So
a little astrophysics joke.
sorry about that. I will reiterate. So you have a dwarf star, and it'll go supernova. So when that happens, all of the matter around it will condense into one space and suck everything in.
Wow.
You know, something that I've always wondered is, what are the real differences in the history between astronomy and astrology?
Well, astrology is a crock.
There's not much.
There's not much. I mean, if we were, say, on Beta Centauri and we looked at the night sky, we'd see a different picture. So are they suggesting that the people who live on Beta Centauri, well, the planets surrounding Beta Centauri, well, those haven't been confirmed yet, but, in a different star system, they'd see a different picture in the sky. It's all just
relative on where your
hokum.
position is in the universe. So how could it be concrete?
Yeah.
Tom, do you have any
Totally
questions?
Yeah, I was
Can we
wondering,
learn
there's
this stuff?
all this hubbub going on about Pluto. It was in for years, it was a planet, now it's out. Well, how do you guys feel about that?
Well, it's about time.
No
It's about time. It has been riding the coattails of Dr. Jason Pluto for about 90 years, ever since it was discovered.
Absolutely.
And really, it's about time. I mean, he was like, I found an asteroid, I'm going to call the planet.
So Pluto is an asteroid.
Well, it's a planetary body, but it's really not it's a comet.
shouldn't be one
It's
of
a
the
comet that got trapped. It's not a big hoo-ha.
How did it get trapped?
Gravity.
Really?
Explain to us the process of that. Like, how does that work?
The process of gravity?
Yeah, the process of how
Pluto gets trapped.
Oh yeah, how would Pluto be trapped? How did that happen?
You want to take this one?
Well, we have other bodies in our solar system, planets, moons, things like that. And what happens is the sun, exactly, which is a major gravitational force. Over time, it shifts the gravitational fields around it. And due to magnetism and the mass of Pluto, it switched orbits with Neptune, we all know. So that's basically what happens. It got shifted. Its gravity got shifted due to other planets.
Sure.
With Neptune's.
Great.
Yeah, well,
The asteroid.
Neptune used to be a star in a different galaxy, in fact.
Wow.
But there was a black hole nearby, actually, and this is how we've confirmed wormhole theory.
Absolutely.
Neptune actually went through a black hole, popped out here, kind of like billiard balls, if you imagine. Billiard balls. It popped out right next to Pluto, kind of bumped it. And now Neptune is a legit planet, and Pluto's out.
Which, if we're really going to talk about now, it shifts the time-space continuum of the next solar system over. So
Yeah.
it has great implications for study for the next 100 years.
So it's kind of like skee-ball. Like if one goes and knocks the other one out, then I'm the planet and you're fucked.
You play a different skee ball than I do, sir, but yes, it's